Welcome to Miss Martin Muses. Welcome to Miss Martin Muses and Traveling. Teresa Travels. And it's not Teresa Travels Tuesdays because I've got something else going on tomorrow. Tomorrow night, Pub Crawl is going to be continuing with Magitech Mags, and then on Thursday with Mark with a C. But here we are today. Teresa travels on Monday because I can travel whenever I want. This was a trip from 2017 at the Blue Lagoon in Iceland. And here we have in the chat none other than Corey Cochran. Hello, hello. Potato Revan, all the way from the future. We have Potato Revan. Thank you for being here as we talk about Blue Lagoon and not the movie. Everyone always kind of freaks out at first. I think it's that really, really terrible movie. It's like, no, this is the good Blue Lagoon, the good one. It's a little bit outside of Reykjavik in Iceland, as we can see. So without further ado, let's go ahead and look at some of my photos from this particular trip. Hello, Gunner. Thank you for being here. Let's see. Let me present. Share screen. We had to watch that in school. Oh my goodness. Well, that is a very odd movie to watch in school. Let's orient ourselves over in Iceland. Right here, right dead in the center. Way up there in the northern latitudes. Let me see. If you're in Ireland here, go straight up here. Right across Greenland. So whenever I have been to Iceland, I usually fly right over because I leave from New York and it goes over there to Reykjavik. Actually, I think it's Keflavik where you fly into when you go to Iceland. Potato Reverend said, Blue Lagoon, wasn't that a movie from the 80s? Did you find a shipwreck with two teenagers pottering around? No. Quite the contrary, as you shall see. First of all, it is very cold up there at Blue Lagoon Spa in Iceland. It would not be a good place to run around naked. Just would not recommend it at all. And you're going to see that even though this is in the summertime, it is cold as can be. So let's zoom in. We found the country, Iceland. Zoom in. Here we go. Here you see Reykjavik, Keflavik Airport was where you fly into, and here is Blue Lagoon right there. Now, some people do a stopover and just go to Blue Lagoon. So they have a place where you can store your suitcases, where you drive. There's a bus that drives you over there. You leave your suitcases and you go and you fly, I don't know, onto wherever else you are going in Europe. Potato Reverend says, fun fact, DNA has been found in the DNA from old monks and ancient letters and swords taken by the Norse. I am not surprised. Not surprised at all. Iceland and Greenland were propaganda. Iceland was leave us alone and Greenland was named to get a settler. It's all propaganda. But I'll tell you what, those Vikings were insane because that water's cold, that water's treacherous, and they were going out in those little boats. I thought Blue Lagoon was a make-believe place, so it is actually real. Well, this one is real, as we will see. I can't recommend enough go hanging out in the Blue Lagoon. So here is an overview of Blue Lagoon. Now you can see it is a spa, and it is a spa, rather. It's a, dagnabbit, what do you call it? A hot spring. Thank you. It is a hot spring, and it is heated from like all the magma or whatever the heck makes volcanoes go off all over Iceland. And so it's naturally hot. It's like a hot tub, but made by nature. And it all kind of mixes together. There's like this mud that mixes together with the magma. I think it's called magma. Help me. When volcano lava turns into rock and then it gets really old and then it's dirt and then it mingles and all that. It is really, really rich with a lot of minerals It's great for the skin, and people go there for things like psoriasis, and it also helps with, other kind of skin ailments, acne and all that. I thought it was a place in the story. Well, it is in a certain movie. Did you go for a swim in that lovely icy wa It is not icy. It was over 100 degrees. Actually, I got dehydrated. Natural volcanic hot water. Geothermic vents. Thank you. Thank you. There's that power plant too. Yes. Yes, and that was kind of part of it. This happened by accident. Let me see. If do they have some background about how it was formed on their website? I think they do. Days is it skincare more out. Yeah. And they also have skincare products. They're really good for you. So this is not my pick, as I say here. And I think it's one of the most visited in the world, if I'm correct on that. Or that could be propaganda because, as you can see, I am a frequent visitor here and I am followed by and follow the official account and all of that. 100 degrees America temp or real world numbers. Oh, America temp, not Celsius. No, we would all be dead. We would all be dead and boil to death. That would be really terrible. My gosh. Okay, so geothermal spa. What does Wikipedia said? The spa is located in a lava field near Grindavik and in front of Mount, I cannot pronounce it, in a location favorable for geothermal power and is supplied by water used in the nearby Rajashwari power station. It's 12 miles from the airport. The water's milky blue shade is due to its high silica content. The silica forms soft white mud on the bottom of the lake, which bathers rub on themselves. The water is also rich in salts and algae. The water temperature in the bathing and swimming areas of the lagoon averages 37 to 39 Celsius. There you go, Europeans. 99 to 102 degrees Fahrenheit. Guests are required to shower bare naked prior to using the geothermal spa. True story. The communal showers are split up by gender. Children 8 and under are only allowed entry with the use of arm floaters provided free of charge. The lagoon is not suitable for children under the age of 2 years. So now you know. And there are communal showers, but you can also go into a private shower if you want. Later, in another Teresa Travels, I'm going to show you the Silica Hotel, which I stayed at. I had it all to myself. I was out there at midnight. It was awesome. Look who's here. It is Zakrot315. Thank you for being here. Howdy, Teresa in chat. Why, hello there. Always good to see you all. Thank you for being here. The gang's all back. See, I know words geothermal. Do I get a cookie now? I don't have cookies to give. I do apologize. 100 degrees Celsius sounds like Arizona. I mean, we get a 49 Celsius, yes. Oh, yes, talking about the 100 degrees heat. You wanted to cry. Oh, I'm so glad I reflect the sun. Yes, I'm very similar. I'm very similar. Biggles wants a cookie. Well, one day I will buy you a cookie, Biggles. I will indeed. All right, so let's get to my picks. That's not my pick. This is it from above. All right, this is the picture I took. It was in the summer, which is pretty sad because it was very wintry and very cold. Let me change the thing to make this bigger. There you are. It's my life is complete. Well, I'm happy I completed your life. 100 isn't that bad. It is for Irish people. It is indeed. Yeah. I remember people would be out sunbathing and everything when it would get to 70 degrees in Ireland. So here you are. Look at that. And the white, bluish, milky thing going on. I've also been here in winter. It's just that warm. This is me showing off. Once you arrive, that you get a locker. You can see mine here where you hang up your clothes and your winter coat, even though it's summer, etc. And you have a little band on. which serves as the lock for this and for any purchases you make while you're out and about. There is alcohol served, but you are limited to 2 drinks because you will die of dehydration. They give out free water. You can have ice creams, though, slushies, and buy extra silica and algae to rub on yourself, some the certain kinds, if you don't wanna get it from the actual lake. You get a few free ones, and then once that's done, it's done. Gunnar says, "I was there right after that word I can't pronounce broke out, so we went to see how the water had washed away the roads." Oh my goodness. Miss Martin, this is me. I'm a door. Yes. Yeah. You've found me out. Found me out. This is how you get in. Because it's so cold, you, like, enter from the inside. When I say it's cold on the outside. Now, you can enter from the outside if you want to freeze to death, but this is a way to do it so you don't ever have to truly be out in that frigid cold. This is a ramp that you go down into the water, and as you can see, exit out into the lake or the lagoon, rather. And when you do, yeah, you come around this tunnel. They have a little presentation in there where they tell you about the history of Blue Lagoon and many other cute things. Everything is in English. English is the common language when you are in Iceland, just because most people don't speak Icelandic, but people that do visit from all over the world will speak English. Like when I went to mass there, because I went to mass the night before, mass was in English. They did have one in Icelandic, but I missed it. English is the common language, and they speak English better than we do. It makes me very insecure. Oh, here you can see, yeah, the lights and stuff, that's part of the presentation. And here, as you're going out into the lagoon, the main part of it. Yes. Boom! Look at that! Look how awesome that is. You may be asking what possessed me to get out of the water and start to freeze. Well, you're gonna see in a minute to where I was going. But it's got this little area here, lots of places to sit, free water. Water, they were like, please drink water, please. I did end up getting dehydrated though. It was awful. Loads of little bridges. You see people congregating, lots of friends together, groups of people. Potato Ribbon says this is where half, I can't pronounce it, is from AKA the mountain from Game of Thrones. It is correct. It was filmed here. Potato Ribbon, he is 5 foot tall. His wife is 5'1". Her baby was huge. We joked she needed 90-hour reconstructive surgeries. Oh my goodness. Wait, is that something? Well, ouch. Yeah. That's a big baby. Steam bath. That's where I was going. I was going to a steam bath. Here you can see it. Look, you sit inside there and you get extra steam. So if all that water and silica and mud you splather all over yourself wasn't good enough, then you can go in and get a steam bath. It was so good. Trust me, this my skin looked fantastic for like months after this. It was amazing. And then across the way, they had a sauna. I thought it was so cute because it looked like a little hobbit hole. You can go into a sauna and they remind you, please drink water, please drink water. Fresh water for sauna. Ah, this is a picture I think I already showed. Did I show that? Or it was my thumbnail. This is me looking back into the spa area, and you can see everyone's there. It is no more than 4 feet all around, so you don't have to worry about being in too deep. Gunnar says, "I've seen Tormund Giant Spain around town. Also saw him playing King Olaf in a church play. He doesn't live here anymore, though." Ah, well, yes. King Olaf, the King Olaf, the Saint King Olaf, or isn't the present king named Olaf? I think he might be. There was a duck family swimming in this. I'm like, even the ducks like geothermal water. So you can see those cute little ducks. And she was so cute because also when they got out of the water, that she was sheltering them. You can see that white mud there on the shore of Norway. Yes, says Gunnar. In Trondheim, current king is Harald. Ah, thank you. Trondheim, yes, that's the cathedral there. I think, yeah, the diocese there. Yeah, well, thank you for the information. Uh, Iceland is a republic. Greenland is under the crown of Denmark. That is true. That is true. And Iceland is not a part of the EU. As one of our tour guides said very strongly, the fish of Iceland belong to Iceland. He felt very strongly about that. And by golly, that fish was amazing. Some of the best fish you'll ever have is up there. Same thing up in all the Scandinavian countries. Ah, check this out. Look, you can see the steam coming up. I think that's why I took the picture. And Iceland won several fish wars against the UK, says Gunnar. Yes. My goodness. Yeah, thank you for this information. This is good stuff. Potato Ribbon says, "I want to go there and see the Northern Lights." Oh, hell yes. I've tried it. That's partly why I went there. I was like trying to see the freaking Northern Lights. And I have not yet been able to. Because you are limited by the weather. Unfortunately, the Northern Lights come around at the same time as winter, so it can be very cloudy. So I have not had a chance to see the Northern Lights. I will one day, though. I will. A couple of dudes died, but it was mostly boats ramming each other. Oh dear. It's sad that the word fish wars is a legit thing. Hey, if you've had that fish, though, I'll tell you what, fish was amazing. Amazing. Ah, just wanted to show you how cold it was outside. This was one of the lifeguards. This is what they have to wear. It was that cold in the summer. And, the bright yellow so you can see them. I don't know if there'd be a lot of actual drownings, but maybe people, like, getting all dizzy from being dehydrated. Gunnar says, "Did you have the rotten shark?" It was allegedly a delicacy. I did not. No, I could not bring myself to do that, but I had lots of salmon, I had some caviar. Oh, it was so good. So good. Yeah, when I show my summer pictures from Iceland, that's where I got a lot of that really, really fresh fish. Oh, just showing once again another one of the water fountains. They're like, "Drink, drink." Ah, look, it was 525. Where you see the people there, that's where you can get some extra, like special stuff that put on your face because it's the same things that you will buy at the store there, and you can also order it to be shipped over here. I have these products shipped over to me. It's that good for your skin. Also, you could get, as I said, slushies or alcoholic drinks, limit of 2, and how they keep track of it is on your arm on your band. So if you try to get more than 1, it'll, like, go off or something, or it won't work. Like, "You idiot, do you wanna be dehydrated?" I was still dehydrated, as I have said. It was partly my fault because I was staying at the Silica Hotel, so I had been in there the night before to see the midnight sun. Then I got a free entry to the Blue Lagoon with my hotel price. So I was like, "By golly, I'm gonna take advantage of every second of this." Well, unfortunately, it's not a good idea. It is, like a hot tub. And I will make a practical suggestion, take gifts on my page. Um, hello, Andrew. I'm not sure entirely if that's what it's to that was referring to on your webpage or something to that effect. But I did actually get free products from Blue Lagoon on the airplane. In business class, they give you free Blue Lagoon products. Here's another view. You can see that steaming, more of the lifeguards. And the construction you see is the new hotel they were building, which I believe they have completed. Yes, they have, precious. Oh, is this the same shot? I think this might be the same shot, but just from a slightly different angle. Oh, also, I did get some pictures of a certain area that's cordoned off, but I don't know if it was taking advantage of people's privacy, but you can get a massage in the water. I did that, and so what they do is you they give you, like, this little floaty thing, so you float on the water, so instead of having a massage table, you're floating in that hot water, and they give you a pressure massage, and oh my gosh, it was so good. Oh, here's another view. As you can see, there's all these little areas that they cordon off, to encourage socialization and hanging out with each other and all of that good stuff. Oh, showing one of the ramps. They have ramps instead of stairs, probably because they don't want people to kill themselves. Almost everywhere there are ramps to get up. Oh, here's another area just outside the restaurant, and you can see the little path that you have to take to when you walk in. Iceland really is a gorgeous place. I love it. I wanna go back. Oh, here's more people. Ah, and then I had dinner at the restaurant. It was included with my price, with my admission. There is Blue Lagoon Iceland water. I believe it's sparkling water, and this is a glass of champagne or sparkling wine. Actually, I don't know entirely, what that was. So that was to start. And here you see had a roll, some rolls, 3 different rolls, and butter on top of a little plate made of that volcanic black rock stuff. I just thought it was aesthetically, it was awesome. Oh, here's a close up. Yeah, check out this a big slab of butter, and they put like big crystals of salt and I think maybe pepper on top. I do not recall. fish soup. It was a creamy fish soup, and then let me zoom in here. That's what was in it. I think that was lobster? Maybe it was lobster? I do not remember, but it was good. Everything they have there is good. They really know how to cook over there. And then my main course, it was scallops, and there's, I believe it's scallops, and see the cream, there's some broccoli, there green sauce. Again, not large portions over there. They really eat well. Gunnar says he needs to go to Iceland again. Yeah, it's great. It's a beautiful place. Is that it? Oh, yes. Okay, that is it. I have no division. That's how you know you got to the end because that was from my Gettysburg. So those were the 2 days. Now, what I don't show you is those 2 days where for crying the after effects when I was dehydrated. I didn't know it was possible to be as dehydrated as I was. It was one of the worst experiences of my entire life. I would not recommend it by any stretch of the imagination. But here, let me stop the screen here. And I want to share with you some more pictures that you can find of Blue Lagoon with people, etc., on their Twitter. So let's go over to Twitter, or now as it's called X. I mean, it's so ridiculous. All right. Here we are at X, and see the models, they're all covered in mud. That's what everyone looks like there. And then you just rinse it off with the water. With sweeping floor to ceiling views of the Blue Lagoon, a meal at Lava Restaurant is a perfect way to end a relaxing day. Yep, that's where I was. See. Immerse yourself in the comfortable embrace of the Blue Lagoon for an unforgettable day of relaxation and rejuvenation. Look how happy everyone is. Now notice that these are all sunny pictures. They are not. Oh, stupid promoted tweets. Go away. Oh, this is what it's called, the Retreat Spa, the Retreat Lagoon in the Blue Lagoon. Your suite is a gateway to an unforgettable stay. Yeah, so you have like your own space you can stay here. It really is worth what it costs for these. Mine at the Silica Hotel was $500 a night. That's the reason I only stayed there one night, but I'll tell you what, it was worth it. It was so worth it what I got out of it. All right, let's just look at the Blue Lagoon. Visitors are treated to a unique experience at the in-water mask bar. Oh, they call it a mask bar, where they can connect with extraordinary bioactive active elements found in these legendary waters: silica, algae, minerals, and lava. Oh, this is a Silica hotel. Yeah, this is one I stayed at. This was really nice. You have your own deck. Okay, now one more. Look at that. Skin Radiant set. So yes, you too can buy these products. I, I do recommend if you want to fork out the money for it because it really does make your skin feel great. Now, I'm jealous of all of you that live over in Europe where you are very close to Iceland. I know that they often have deals where you can just basically get up to Iceland very quickly and very cheaply, relatively speaking. So take advantage. And here from America, you can also get deals, especially through Iceland Air. And gosh darn it, I feel like I should be getting a commission for all of this, but it really is worth it. It is. So when you go to Iceland, go see the glaciers, go watch the whales, see the puffins, and then go to Blue Lagoon. All right. So that is Teresa Travels for today. That is Teresa Travels for today. Please stay tuned to Miss Martin Muses when tomorrow night we continue with Pub Crawl with Magitech Mags and Thursday Pub Crawl with Mark with a C. I'll also be looking for a review of the new Conan comic coming out from Titan Comics. I'm really looking forward to that on Wednesday. I'm going to be reviewing it, and maybe I'll even be reviewing Barbie. I have heard too many conflicting reports on that movie, so I'm going to go see for myself. And look who's here. It is Lurch Troll Slight Return. Thank you for being here. Hi, everyone. Hello. Thank you for being here. And all the people that will be watching in the future on the replay. And of course, everyone that has been present with us. We've had Lurch, we've had Gunner, we had Potato Revan, Biggles Mets. Yeah, go check out Biggles. He's got a show tonight. Andrew, I'm not sure how to pronounce the last name. Thank you for being here. Let's see, we had Zakrat 315 and also Corey Cochran. So be sure to have a great day. Have a great day, and be certain to love your skin and embrace the algae, the silica, and all of the marvelous minerals that you get from lava. Oh, hi, Charlie Stevenson. Thank you for being here. Yeah, goodbye.